I'm Denise O'Dunn, Ayurvedic practitioner and founder of Balance and Bliss Ayurvedic Lifestyle Center in St. Petersburg, Florida. It's pollen season. Spring is here, trees are budding, plants and flowers blooming, and that pollen that you see on your car, it's Pitta. In Ayurveda, we say that Pitta, the dosha of fire and water, is irritating, it's aggravating, and can be inflaming. So when we see Pitta, or pollen, accumulating on our cars, we can say that it's also starting to gather in our nasal passages and perhaps even further in our systems. So in Ayurveda, we look at addressing the issues of excess Pitta, this pollen, with opposite measures: cooling, calming, and cleansing. We cleanse tissues of the body and we rejuvenate them. It's the balance that we seek. If you're of Vata dosha by nature, you may be affected more this time of year because our weather is also more like Vata, a little cooler and certainly drier than we're accustomed. So tissues of the body become drier and more easily aggravated by this Pitta pollen. If you're of a Pitta nature, then Pitta increasing itself will create aggravated tissue, perhaps inflamed or even leading to infection. And if you're of a Kapha nature, earth and water elements ruling, then you may have more of a congestive tendency, so you might experience deeper chest congestion or sinus congestion. An efficient way of cleansing the nasal passages is to use a neti pot, which can be used any time of the year, but especially during pollen season. It's a vessel that we fill with warm water and a pinch of sea salt, and then it's placed in one nostril and the water drains out through the other. To rejuvenate the tissue of the nasal passages, the sinuses, we use nasya, which is an herbalized oil. We also want to rejuvenate tissues of the body and build our immune system, and a classical Ayurvedic formula is that of Chyavanprash. It's a nutritive jam. Amalaki is the main ingredient, and a fruit that has a very high vitamin C content. And this jam can be used by the spoonful or spread on a biscuit. We understand Pitta, pollen, to be irritating and aggravating. So the opposite action of Pitta, fire and water, is to be cooling and cleansing. And so cooling measures create a balance. We can cool using rose water. It might be by spritzing the face or swabbing the nostrils with this cooling, sweet rose water. Herbs can also be mixed to drink as a tea. Here at Balance and Bliss, I have an herb library where I'm able to select herbs unique to the individual, to their specific doshic nature. But to balance the irritating effects of Pitta and this pollen season, we would use herbs that are cooling and calming, those that are also immune building. Ayurveda can help you through this pollen season with greater ease. For more information about Ayurveda, visit our website at www.balanceandbliss.com. Namaste.